Definitely the people. Kabadbaranons are adaptable and flexible, and of course, they ought to have or give service, which is excellent. That is why I am so service oriented because of a community that fosters this, and that is what I hope to show to the universe. People usually think that I'm angry. People usually say that I am not approachable, but once you get to know me, I'd say that I have a warm heart and I'm kind, and I'd really love for you to get to know me, so antay-antay. Definitely my story. At 19, I was diagnosed with psoriasis. This is a currently an incurable skin disease which causes sores that bled and itch. And that is a story of hope, how I became and pursued Miss Universe despite my flaws. And I'd like to inspire others to pursue their dreams no matter what. I'd like to take my little sister Tani to Hong Kong Disneyland. I grew up very close with her. I sacrificed so many stuff just so I could be by her side while she's growing up. And now being apart from her is really a challenge. And I'd really like to take that time and the luxury to spend more time with her in Disneyland so that she could enjoy. My celebrity crush is definitely Theo James. He is a British actor. He's from Divergent. I'm obsessed with the Divergent series. And I don't know, with British guys, there's this charisma that really attracts me.
Actually, there's a lot of besting in the plays that I'm representing. We have the ABC. The A is for the Ati-Atihan, which is the mother of all Philippine festivals. B is for the Boracay Island, which is one of our treasures. And C is for the centuries-old piña weaving industry. Well, actually, some of the people think that I'm maldita. It's like they always judge me the way I look at them, but it's not. Actually, I just look at them. I think it's like my normal way of looking at people, like from head to toe. I think one of the best part that happened to me is that when I was way back in elementary days, I have this teacher who looked down on me like he told me that I was nothing and that, you know, someday I will be just like a normal lady. And so after that, I pushed myself to become a greater or a best version of myself, and look where it brought me. Well, I would bring my mom and my brother, and where else I would go? I would love to tour the whole Aklan. From Batan to Buruanga, I want to tour them all. Actually, one fun fact is our province is a lot of falls, especially in Libaca. We have like 74 waterfalls there that is not yet known. I think 3 pa lang po yung na-discover. Well, my celebrity crush is Hero Finest Tiffin, or everyone else know him as Hardin Scott.
Actually, the best thing that Apayao has is the place is so peaceful to live on. The life there is very simple, and our leaders there are helping each other so that our province is progressive, and they motivate people to become empowered. They say that I am maldita, but in real po, mabait po ako because I was raised by my parents to be nice, to be kind to people, because what you do to other people, that's how they will treat you back. So I do my best to treat other people the way they wanted to treat me po. I'd like to talk about how I survived my college because I want to inspire other people, other students who are working for their studies. I worked part-time during my college and that really helped me suffice my need in college, and now I graduated. I'd like to bring my family to Hong Kong, my whole family, because when I was a child, we used to have these photos. We're looking at those photos, and my family is keep on saying that someday we will be going here, and I will be doing my best to bring them there. Actually, I don't have. Honestly po, I don't have. Pero I have a female crush po. It's Janela Salvador.
The best thing about the place that I am representing is the smile of the people. Each Bacolodon gives the prettiest smile to each people who visit Bacolod. And the best thing also is the Mascara Festival, which is one of the tourist attraction in Bacolod. People first impressionate me to be suplada, or the not talkative person that they have encountered. But as a person who you will be getting to know, I am a very approachable person and very calm. I really like to make friends and to communicate with other people, to hear their stories and to share the smiles of other people. Inspiring people is my goal, and by that I want to tell my story of how my trauma in the past gave me strength to be the strongest woman I am today. My mother, who is a single mom, who influenced me to be the woman I am today, and to give that empowerment to the young, that struggles will always be part of your experiences. One of my dream tourist destination here in the Philippines is Siargao. I really want to go there to experience the waves, the surfing, the beaches, and the atmosphere of giving the vibe of calmness of the ocean. And I would bring my mom, because my mom will always be the one that I want to give back of her sacrifices and the love that she have given me in all of these years. My celebrity crush is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the singer that I always loved. I always loved how she sang, the songs that she composed. I always sing her song whenever I have a gig, acoustic gig band in my hometown. Yeah.
The best thing about Bacoor City is that my family's there. When I came back to play professional volleyball in the Philippines, it was really important that I got to spend time with my lolo and my lola. And I'm glad to say that I did, and it gave me so much happiness to be with them. I think people think that I can be too reserved, which is somewhat true, but it's more so like I just want to observe first, and then I like to engage. And once I do open up, I'm super loving, super bubbly, and I'm the best friend that you'll have. I think the best part of myself is that I'm a fighter. I feel like I've been knocked down sometimes in life, but I always get back up and try again. I'm really brave, like my family. I always push the boundaries of what I can achieve, and that's why I'm really glad to be here at this platform.
What is something that people usually misunderstand about you?
If I were to have an all-expense-paid trip anywhere, it would definitely be Coron, Palawan. It's the best snorkeling that I've ever experienced in my life, and I would love to take my mother there. I would have to, that's a hard one. My celebrity crush would probably be still Matthew McConaughey, just because he's so strong, and then the way his accent is in all of his films, I super love it, and I love his confidence in his films, so yeah, that's my crush.
Oh, there's a lot. But cliche as this may sound, I think the best thing about Baguio City is its people. I will use as an example our taxi drivers. They are known to be honest. If you have change, even if it's just a centavo, they will give it back to you. And that just shows that they are respectful and disciplined as persons. Okay, when I was working as this service crew in a popular fast food chain, they thought that I was just pretty and I am nothing without my face, but now I am here at Miss Universe and I'm fighting for something. So I think that we shouldn't judge people just how we see them physically, because there's more to us than that. I think it would be my story that I am a self-sufficient woman since I was 14, and that shows that I am a hardworking and a resilient woman. And I want to impart specifically to the youth that they are capable of greater things if they work hard for it. I think it would be anywhere basta beach around the Philippines, because in Baguio we don't have a beach, we just have mountains. So I will bring my sister because she's my best friend and she's the closest to me, and I can't wait to do that after the pageant. My celebrity crush is Nadine Lustre because she's a perfect example of an astig but motivational person, and I think I can relate to her.
Well, I am representing the province of Batangas, and I am proud to say that the people there are the best people that I know. We are courageous and we are known for our accent. And of course, we also have beaches. You can visit there anytime during summer because there's a lot of it. Well, this has been my life struggle ever since I was a kid. I usually have what they call a resting bitch face, but I'm not a bitch. I wish I could have a naturally smiling face so people would not say that I am, mataray or what. So yeah, I wish I could have a smiling face. Well, drawing from my own experiences, I think I can inspire people to work hard. I grew up as an independent and versatile person, and I think people can be inspired as well because nowadays women are considered modern if they are independent and they can stand on their own. Well, I would love to be in Bicol because I've seen videos of the beaches there, the sceneries, and the seafood from my friend. And I would love to bring my family because it is really my dream to take them to places. Ever since when I was a kid, Ian Veneracion has been my crush because he is a good father, a faithful and loving husband. And of course, when I learned about the fact that her daughter is not straight, he is so acceptable and loving.
Okay, so Benguet is so beautiful when it comes to most especially people. We're so simple, but we're just so humble and beautiful, of course. And of course, the scenic view or tourism also, napakaganda po niyan. If you want to hike or to trek or to be alone, you go to Benguet because you will never forget Benguet. So, based sa aking experience sa pageantry, parang when I joined pageant last time, parang they see me na parang in-underestimate siguro nila, parang ganon. Kasi I was quite shy, parang nahihiya ako noon. But now, siguro makikita nila na I'm more confident na ito talaga si Jomi, na competitive din, and marami siyang pwedeng ipakita. So as you can see right now, I'm proudly representing the province of Benguet, even the whole Cordilleras. So if I were to win, parang it would, I think, parang inspire them na I'm ready to represent also the Philippines. I'm carrying Benguet now wholeheartedly and proudly, so I know that if ever that I'll get a chance to go to the international pageant, I'll also inspire a lot of women to be proud of who they are as a Filipina. Okay, so who? Siyempre, yan yung family ko. I have my husband and my baby. And where? Italy. Actually, I named my baby Tuscany because I just love. When I watch a movie under the Tuscan sun, naggandaan ako sa place. So, I would bring them there and mag-enjoy kami talaga because I really love the place. Crush na boy? Actually, si John Cena, ever since hindi ko po alam, bata pa lang ako, talagang nanonood pa kami sa family ng WWE. So, John Cena because hindi lang po siya yung maskulado, yung magaling sa wrestling match, pero napakabait din po niya because he has a lot of parang charity works.
The ocean. I'm so lucky that Bohol is an island province surrounded by a beautiful ocean. And I think it's also a beautiful thing that connects all Filipinos together. And I just wish and hope that more and more people would be able to appreciate or create an appreciation for the beautiful ocean that sustains us all. They used to think I was maldita, but then just say one word or one sentence to me and then you'll immediately get to know the quirky, funny, silly Pau Pau and you'll want to be my friend. Hey. I think the fact that I'm doing this for the third time would inspire a lot of people. I was so amazed at the comments of people saying how inspired they were after my second try, and I hope that they'll be even more inspired when they see me fight for it another try. I would go back to Bohol and visit my parents, and since it's all expenses paid, we'll have fiesta the entire time. No pork, at least. And just be able to enjoy it before we really start all the activities of Miss Universe Philippines, because for sure after that, full blast na. Filipino yung type ko, so JM de Guzman.
Ako po ay taga Bulacan and I'm a very proud Bulaqueña. And I'm very happy because the people around me are very loving even though we're not blood related. Pero at the same time, no, tinuturing namin ang isa't isa bilang pamilya. Invited po ako sa mga binyag, sa mga kasal, ng mga tao po sa lugar namin. So it's a very warm community and I'm very excited na makasama ko din po kayo doon. What people misunderstand about me is that sometimes, of course, I'm very career-oriented, I have my goals also, but at the same time, I also want to have time for myself and I really want to take care of myself because how can I do things if I cannot empower myself also? For me, no, I started as someone very shy and timid, but my life changed when I decided that I need to go out of my comfort zone. Kaya naman po ngayon, even though I belong to different industries, mapa engineering, agriculture, or community service, hindi po ako natatakot subukan. As long as you destroy your self-made chains, then you can do it. I would bring my family with me because everyone in my family are very busy in our almost day-to-day obligations. We don't have weekends. So even a simple place like Baguio or Tagaytay, somewhere nearby the city, para hindi rin kami mapagod sa biyahe, I would really appreciate because family is really my #1 inspiration in life. Okay, my celebrity crush for so many years is John Lloyd Cruz because ever since then, I'm a fan of the very special of trilogy. So when I'm sad, when I'm happy, when I'm so excited, I really watch it while I'm doing something. So it's my favorite movie, A Very Special Love.
Oh, the best thing about the place I'm representing is, of course, my people, my fellow Cavizeno people. You know, we are full of talented people, humble people, and very grounded people. You know, we live in a very small place, but you could really feel the love, you know, the unity that we have as well. And I'm so proud to represent everybody. I think the thing that people really do misunderstand about me is that I'm unreachable. Because I've been into pageantry and modeling in my province, people say that they just can't easily talk to me. But the thing is, I'm the most friendly and people person, you know, and that's also one thing that I really am proud of. And it is something that my friends keep on telling me. That's why I have to be humble all the time. The part in my life that would really inspire people is that no matter what the events in my life, I rise up into it. And it is because of the values that my parents instilled in me and also my friends. So it is also a message I wanted to share to everybody to just be yourself, that no matter what happens, everything is in God's control. Oh, if I'm going to a all-expense-paid trip, it would definitely be in the USA with my family. You know, it is not really easy to go there. You know, you have to have all the funds and needs in order for you to get there. But, you know, once in a lifetime, I really wanted my parents to be there and my brother to be there and experience snow, because it is our dream. You know, it's a humble dream of ours. Oh. My celebrity crush would definitely be Daniel Padilla. You know, he is a very kind man, and you can also see it at the way he takes care of Catherine Bernardo. And I also dream that maybe in the future, God will give me somebody who will love me for who I am, takes care of me, and respect me, and as well my parents.
The best thing about Cavite is the fact that people don't know there are so many hidden gems in Cavite, such as waterfalls, as well as observing jellyfish because they migrate through Paniman Beach once a year, and that's something that I always look forward to. A common misconception about me is that I'm so strong and that I am not sensitive at all, but I think and I want people to know that I'm very sensitive and empathize a lot with people. So if you're feeling happy, I'm feeling happy. If you're sad, I'm feeling sad as well. I think the part of me that will inspire people is the fact that I've failed multiple times, but failing doesn't always mean it's bad. Failing is good because you get to know more about yourself and your capabilities and what you can bring more to the table once you've stood up. Oh, well, I've always wanted to take my baby, Lady Panlilio. She's my dog, she's a Samoyed. I've always wanted to take her to the snow. So if I could get an all-expense trip paid with Lady also in first class beside me, I would definitely take her to Moscow. Okay, well, my celebrity crush is definitely Brad Pitt because who doesn't have a crush on him, first of all? And second of all, I love guys with beards and also with his hair that's a little slick back, but also not too much gel. It's the perfect amount of hair product.
Aside from its fast-growing economy, the best part to love about Cebu is the people itself. We preserve our culture and tradition, and especially our faith and devotion to the miraculous child, Señor Santo Niño. My tone of voice, because I have a really loud voice, and every time I speak, it's very loud, and people think that I am mad, but I'm not mad. It's just that my voice is like this. Well, the part of my life is I was a scholar student, and being a scholar, I helped my family to finish my studies financially. So I want to inspire the younger generation to strive hard and to reach their goal. I love to watch Emily in Paris, so I would love to go in Paris. And it may sound so cliche, but I'd bring my lover, I'd bring my boyfriend. Sorry, I'm so fantasizing right now. It's Captain America, Chris Evans. But sad to say, my Captain America is a Filipino.
The best thing about Cebu province for me is the fact that it marries both city and country so perfectly. It's a perfect blend of, urban jungle, the hustle and bustle, but at the same time when you need to relax, you're a 45-minute drive away from pristine shorelines, from incredible hikes and peaks and views. And the people are incredible, the food is incredible. I couldn't pick just one thing. Come on, it's Cebu province. Growing up in somewhat of the public eye, I started acting at a very young age. There are so many misconceptions about you, especially the fact that, you're allowed to grow as a person. And so people, they kind of perceive you as a sellout if you change over the years. But, I'm really just discovering who I am, my authentic self, and trying to reach the full expression of my potential and who I was created to be. If people had the time to hear everything that I went through, all of my stories, all the things that I've survived and been able to overcome, I feel like it could really inspire them to withstand and to weather all of the challenges that they face. And it is my hope to inspire people, especially with mental health, because not only have I been able to deal with a mental condition, but I've been able to surpass it and thrive. I'm learning to thrive and to flourish. Well, honestly, I would just love to go back to Cebu. I just want to go home. But if I could dream big as well, I would love to see the Maldives, and I'd love to go with my family and the love of my life. Sure. My celebrity crush would have to be Jason Momoa. I like a strong man who looks like he doesn't care. Like, I got out of bed looking like this and I'm still hot.
Mati city of Davao Oriental is a hidden gem. Every time I would introduce someone to my hometown, they would always say that they didn't expect it to be this beautiful. And that's what I want to introduce to you all here in Miss Universe Philippines. Because I speak English eloquently because I graduate from communication and I am also a debater, people assume that I don't speak Tagalog or Bisaya. Pero bisdak ko, nagdako jud ko sa Davao, so I speak English, Tagalog, and Bisaya, depending on the conversation. I am a pure Filipina and I have indigenous roots from the Mandaya tribe of Davao Oriental. And for so long, because of this identity, I thought that I wasn't beautiful enough or strong enough to go this far in the pageant industry. But now that I fully showcase who I am, I receive messages from girls saying, "Thank you, ate. I am now inspired to also embrace my identity," and I'm super happy about it. Oh, one of my childhood dreams is to go on a 1-month-long trip to Europe. So, di ko din naman kaya 1 month, but maybe I'll go there for like 1 week and visit Paris or London and also bring my family with me so we could share this memory together. Oh, may jowa ko, so parang bawa. Charot! My boyfriend.
Eastern Samar is a place of magnanimous and resilient people. Dating back to history, we gave refuge to Japanese and to the group of Magellan. Today, we were able to withstand typhoons and calamities, specifically one of the strongest typhoon to ever hit the country, Yolanda. And that, I think, is the best asset of our people. I think people believe that I'm extroverted because I entered this kind of platform, but in reality, I'm a social introvert. I'm able to socialize from time to time, but I really need 3 days or more to be able to get back up and replenish my energy to be able to socialize again. The most inspiring part of my life is the time wherein I entered pageantry, because upon entering pageantry, I encountered a lot of mishaps. But then at that same time, I also got through different waves of introspection, which made me realize who I am and become an inspiration for others. During the Holy Week break, I'd love to be back home with my family to have an intimate Holy Week vacation, just the 6 of us by the beach, because we have a lot of beautiful beaches back home. I have a lot on my list, but on top of that is, of course, Priyanka Chopra. I love Priyanka Chopra. I love her advocacies. I love her audacity and the way she communicates the things that she's fighting for. And if you add to it her wit and her humor, it's just so perfect.
The best thing about my place is that Guimaras has many things to offer. It's not all about mangoes, but it's also about their culture and identity. When I'm making my tourism video, I was able to experience their cultural identity through making rock salt, which they call tultul. So it's one of the best experiences I had back in my province. So it was really an experience to remember and cherish. People usually think that I'm a bit maldita because I'm very introvert. Sometimes I really like to work by myself more than being or working with other people. So I guess that's how other people look at me, but I'm very approachable and really kind. Having been working with a government agency for over 7 years and now being connected with the Department of Agriculture, I think it's nice that I am very true and genuine to my advocacy and that I can say so much about it because I'm really into my advocacy in terms of my work. I really work every day and was able to engage with the different farmers and fisher folks. I think I will go to the places where there are a lot of farmers and I will indulge myself even more so that I will understand the perspective of farmers in other provinces or places in the Philippines because I really want to connect with them more. I think my celebrity crush right now is international because I love classic films. And so I love Al Pacino. I watch all of his films and I adore him so much. And I think he's really hot in the Scarface.
Aside from its people, I think the best thing about the place I'm representing is
how much we value history. Iloilo, we call Iloilo as the place where the past meets the present, and I think for someone or a place to really value the history, I think it's a good thing because you'll know where to start and you'll know what not to do again in the future. They usually think that I'm not a shy person, but to be honest, I'm a really shy person. It's just that when I know that I need to be confident and to be more approachable to people, I try to approach them and be friendly to them and ask for their names as a starter. And whenever I have to really be confident on stage, I feel like I'm a different person, and that's how I am today. I think my resiliency. I have been through different challenges, adversities in life, and I still made myself strong through the help of my parents and my friends, and I rise above them, and that made me a stronger person, and that made me who I am today. I would bring my family to Garin Farm in Iloilo. It is a place in Iloilo where you'll be able to go to heaven because everything is all white, and you'll go through this tunnel where you can really feel like you're going through the darkest times of your life, and eventually you'll see the light after the tunnel, after those dark times, and that's very inspirational for me. My celebrity crush would have to be Dave Ildefonso because I've met him and I've seen how family-oriented he is, how hardworking and passionate he is about his career in basketball. And though I don't want to disclose, to be honest, my crush, I am now disclosing it, so Dave Ildefonso.
Oh, well, it's gonna be the people. I mean, Isabelinos are dubbed as matalino, magalang, at mapagmahal sa magulang. Those are the values that are like making Isabelino people really stand out among others. That's gotta be the best thing about Isabela. Something that people usually misunderstand about me is that I am mataray. Because of my facial features, they would be like, oh, I will not be talking to this girl kasi she seems mataray, and then they end up somehow being friends with me kasi they get to know me better. Well, I am a teacher, and I think that that'll be inspirational to other people kasi being a teacher means you know about things that you're studying for, and I think that somehow inspires other people. Okay, I'd like to bring my mother with me, of course, to Nueva Vizcaya, her hometown. I am actually very fond of Nueva Vizcaya. I have been there a couple of times and I want to travel the area. I'm not saying that I do not love Isabela. I love Isabela, my heart goes out to Isabela, but I'd like to experience Nueva Vizcaya once again, but with my mother. Well, my celebrity crush is gonna be Harry Styles, you know, from One Direction. I've been a fan of Harry since I think I was 16, and up until this day I'm planning and I want to see him in person and talk to him because I think that he also makes these hand gestures and stuff like that, and I think that's the thing that I admire most about him, his intrapersonal skill and his people skill.
The best thing about the place that I'm representing is the people. Lapu-Lapu City is the home of Cebuanos, a lot of Cebuanos who have in them the bravery of every Filipino who conquered history, and I'm very proud of it. I guess people misunderstand how friendly and nice I am. These days it's really hard to determine what real authenticity is, and it's hard to identify what's true, what's sincere, and what's not. But I'm just really here because I'm really interested in everyone. I like to hear their stories, and that's something that some people might misinterpret about me. I think the part of me that will inspire people is showing the truest version of myself, me being on social media as a content creator and showing important parts of my life is something that I've done to inspire people, and I'm really happy every time someone reaches out to me and say that I inspired them because it gives me a purpose. On a Holy Week break, honestly, I'd spend it home in Cebu with my family. It's been 3 months since I went home and stayed for a while to really spend time with them and to pause and to just be who I was before I left. And Holy Week is the best time to spend for it, especially that my family is very faithful and we treat Holy Week as a week to celebrate and to celebrate our faith. My girlfriend's gonna hate me for this, but I know. I think she's gonna support me. My celebrity crush, honestly, is Piolo Pascual. I met him in Coron, Palawan last year, and I got to really have a conversation with him and get to know him better, more than the next person who just saw him on TV. And I think that's really, that was really a memorable moment for me, and I couldn't ever forget what kind of person he was. He's very intelligent.
The best thing about Makati City is really the energy and the tenacity that everybody exudes here. I love it because I too am very business-minded. I'm a creative, and also I love my community too, and really that's what Makati represents, and that's why I love it. Oh, I love that. I love that because the common misconception is that I am so mataaray or that I'm intimidating, but I don't know if that's because of my features or because of my height, but I'm really such a softie on the inside. Like, I love caring about people. I love taking care of people as well. I am like the ate of everyone, which I am proud of. And I really wish that people saw that about me. You know, a lot of people think that maybe I have this strong facade, but I do have a lot of moments in my life that I feel like a lot of people can learn from. I've gone through a lot of struggles. I've lived in 2 different countries, and I was exposed to 2 different cultures as well. And I really want to be able to share that story and those struggles to those that look up to me, because I feel like through weakness, you can really find your best self and your inner strength as well. Honestly, with what's happening with my life right now, I would really just want to stay anywhere where I can be alone and not think about work for 1 week, be with my friends or my family, and that would be the best thing. I don't care where, but as long as I have that 1 week to rest and relax and recuperate, thank you, universe. Oh my gosh, I just answered this on Boyabunda. But I'm gonna change my answer now because I have a lot of crushes, and I'm gonna answer Angelina Jolie.
Well, Mandaluyong has the biggest mental health institute. I believe that this is an example that we can set for the other cities, that they can have their own mental health institutes as well. And yes, it stands for everything that I stand for, which is my advocacy, mental health. A lot of people say that I'm very intimidating to look at, especially if I'm not smiling. But I'm very bubbly. I mean, if kilala ako ng friends ko, they would say I'm kalog. Very not much of how I usually present myself. But ayun, I love joking around. I just love being more positive. Then kasi nanggaling ako from my rock bottom, and I just try to keep everything very positive. This is medyo personal, but I am a self-harm survivor. So I do not have a rags to riches Cinderella story. What I have is my own story and my own experiences from me self-harming. I think that is what's inspiring to me. Even ako, pag tinitignan ko yung sarili ko from how I was before, na-inspire ako because here I am, reaching for the universe. Oh my gosh, so I've been seeing these Disney themed, yung Princess Jasmine or Star Wars themes sa Disney World. We're actually going to Boracay this week, this Holy Week with my whole mother's family side. But if I were to take them on a really gorgeous trip, it would be there because I love Disney and I want to share that with them. Oh my gosh, parang Simon from Bridgerton is my ultimate crush right now.
I believe that the best asset of Marinduque is definitely its people. Marinduqueños are so welcoming and so hospitable. They're so hospitable that they treat every visitor like family. Something that people usually misunderstand about me is that even if they see or they usually think that since I'm a very positive person, they think that I don't experience struggles in life, which is of course wrong because I am also a person and mistakes or challenges are inevitable. I can say that I'm a very empathetic person. So I think my empathy would inspire people to also consider about the feelings of the people that they are connecting with every day. And I just want to remind everyone to just be kind and spread positivity. Oh, wow. First of all, I would bring my whole family as I want to experience that, vacation with them. And the place that I would love to go to is Marinduque, of course. It's one of the most beautiful places here in the Philippines, and it's just full of beaches and just majestic places that you can visit and enjoy with your family. Grabe. Maybe Zac Efron, because nung bata pa ako, especially when I watched the high school movies, sobrang napugian ako sa kanya, and at the same time, talagang I felt like he's a very talented person, and ayun, hopefully that I would meet him very soon. So if you're watching, hello.
I feel like it's the people, honestly, because the people in Negros Oriental are really gentle, friendly, and very low-key. Well, because I'm very honest, and some people might misunderstand what I'm trying to say, but I'm just really being direct and honest, and I never have bad intentions. So I guess that's my story, what I've been through. Well, I've been financially independent since I'm 15. Been fighting my whole life to survive and to finance myself. And I guess it's in a way inspiring because people can make it even if they don't have anything and even if nobody believes in you. I think I would take some time off at the beach. I think I would go to Palawan. Just sit there, read a book, and enjoy the sun, and just think about everything, reflect on my life. I honestly love, it's hard to say. I have so many, and if I have to think about it on the spot, I can't say it. Oh yeah, Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba for sure. She's so natural, she's so normal, and yeah, I like her.
The best thing about the place that I'm representing is the Buri 7 Rock Formation. It's the most beautiful thing you'll see in my province, the Northern Samar. Sometimes they say I look mataray, but I'm not. I'm actually very friendly and funny, and people misunderstand that. It has to be my transformational story. It's a very long story, but despite the challenges that I faced, it made me the strong, empowered woman that I am today. I would go back to my province, Northern Samar, because there's so much to explore, and I would love to bring my boyfriend and my mother with me just so we can spend time together in the Holy Week. Ooh, it has to be Adele. So I'm a singer and I love Adele because whenever she writes songs, it really relates to her, and I'm that person.
The best thing about the place I'm representing, which is Occidental Mindoro, is of course our natural and cultural heritage, which are the Mangyans and Tamarao. Also, we have a lot of heritage houses there, which needs a lot of attention. That's why I'm here at the Miss Universe Philippines. I'm trying to advocate, to save them, to conserve them, and to preserve them. Actually, that mataray po ako. They always focus on my eyes because it's kind of small and singkit. And they always look at me like, ang taray naman nilay ka, and I'm looking straight to where I'm going always. So yeah, that's when they always misunderstood me. I think the part of my life that will inspire people is me being resilient in life. I have experienced so much in life. I become a teacher and was placed or stationed in an isolated area, which made me sick. I have to leave my job, and it's really hard for me to leave that job because I've prepared so much for that. I studied 4 years in college and then took master's degree after that, and then tried my very best to get an ITEB in my province for like 4 years, and then finally got the job, and then lose the job after 1 year because of my health problems. But I'm also grateful because that happened early. I think that is God's plan for me, and now I'm working with culture and arts in my town. Actually, I already have a plan. I will go home. At Abra de Ilog, Occidental Mindoro, we have a pilgrimage there where Catholics and devotees spend their time to take the trail and go up to the mountains and then experience to devote in the 14 stations of the cross. When you go up there, you will feel like your body's so heavy, but when you go up and you reach the top, you will feel like everything is worth it and it's majestic. I actually have a boyfriend now, but I love Coco Martin because of what he does. He did Provinciano and I am Provinciana, and now he's doing Batang Quiapo and I am Batang Pierre, so we're kind of related.
The best thing about my place is its marine life, biodiversity, and its white sand beaches. People would usually misunderstand that I can be easily influenced by alcohol because I am a DJ. And that is not true because I only enjoy music through music because music is an art. I think I will inspire people for what I have gone through because I have experienced a physical and psychological torture, and I used that as a fuel for me to get up and to find myself again. I would go to Balabac, the last of the last frontier, because that place is very difficult to go with. And Balabac is very underrated and it is a very beautiful place. As of now, my celebrity crush would be Harvey Specter of Suits because I am recently watching Suits and I really admire how smart he is.
I represent Pampanga, and it's a no-brainer that we are known for our food, and I could take you to a lot of places where you can get the best food, but for me, it's at our home. My mom cooks the best sisig, okoy, laing, you name it, even our popular Kapampangan dish, biringe, and I'd love for you to try it. I think they misunderstand when I'm quiet because even if my work allows me to be the extrovert side of myself, I'm actually an introvert. I like solitude. I like keeping to myself. So sometimes they think, oh no, she's in a bad mood when I'm quiet, but I'm actually just, recharging my social battery so I could be my best self again. Knowing where I came from as a bullied girl when I was younger, and even up to now that I'm experiencing that as a content creator in a virtual sphere, I feel like it's not just me who's been very susceptible to the harsh comments or yung mga bashing, and I feel like we all go through that. And so I feel like with the way I present myself, I could inspire people to hopefully stand up for themselves as well. Well, that is the dream. I don't usually get out of our province or our home because we have traditions that we really follow during the Holy Week. But I would love to go to Amanpulo. My gosh, I'm a beach girl, so spending the Holy Week there with all the solitude, hopefully with my boyfriend, so we could, rest and relax and appreciate the Holy Week, that would be the best way to spend it. I know a lot of people would say it's Piolo Pascual, but I love me some Morenos. I love Jericho Rosales. So it was my dream to be Kim Jones for a while because she's the wife of my crush, but I love Jericho Rosales.
Would probably be the memories that I built there. So I was born and raised in Parañaque, and my mother was the one who raised us because my father was a seaman. He worked abroad, and she was actually a bus driver for almost 30 years, and she had 5 kids. She didn't really want to rely on a maid, so we just raised by her. And I guess that was like the most special thing for us because she was independent and she managed to raise all of us. I guess it's that I look kind of mean because when I'm not smiling, my face looks kind of like a total unapproachable person. But like once I start talking, it's like non-stop. Non-stop, never a dull moment or dead air with me. Most probably my journey as a mom, at the same time aspiring to be a beauty queen and an aspiring interior designer as well, because I'm managing so much things and I'm actually doing well in all aspects. I'm an A student, my daughter is very healthy, and I got in Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm representing the city I'm very proud to call home. Fun fact about me, I actually have a phobia with the plane, so I don't like traveling. And also, I don't like the part where you have to plan so many things. So I would just want to stay home with my family and enjoy everything. Maybe just in the city, like a hotel staycation. So like I'm more of like a homebody person. For me, it's Ryan Reynolds because he's really humorous, and I feel like I feel like we're gonna connect, but then like I know that's never gonna happen. But yeah, I just wanna connect with someone that has an interest in the same thing as me, which is making everything positive, and I feel like we have that in common.
I am from Pasig City, which is right at the very heart of Metro Manila. And I love that our city actually represents that blend of heritage as well as modernity. And I think it's just so important that we take our history and take the lessons we've learned from the past, but continue to look towards the future. And I think it represents me as a woman and my city as well. Because I have worked as a Q&A mentor and a public speaker for women empowerment, a lot of people think that I must be highly intelligent, but I actually don't really see myself that way. I think I'm self-aware. I'm always trying to learn, and maybe I am smart, but probably not as smart as people think. I have gone through so many things. I have made many mistakes in my life. And I think that will resonate with people because sometimes we expect perfection from beauty queens, but that dehumanizes them. It's my imperfections and my mistakes, my failures, that I think will really inspire people because they realize that I'm still standing, I'm still here, and I'm stronger than ever. I would love to go to Palawan. I have never been, and it definitely is a dream of mine to see more of our country. While I've been to so many places in the Philippines, Palawan is some place that I would love to go to. Ooh, definitely Chris Evans. As an avid Avengers fan, as well as somebody that loves men who are strong, who always have a righteous heart, he definitely is my celebrity crush.
Quezon City is known as the City of Stars because it is the home of the famous broadcasting and entertainment networks. I think people sometimes assume that I am intimidating, and actually I am not. I am very approachable po. We can be friends kahit tambay pa. I think the part where people would know that I am a single mom and being a candidate in Miss Universe is something that I know I'm gonna inspire a lot of them. I would go to the US because my parents, they're living in the States, and of course I would bring my kid and we'll go to Disneyland. My celebrity crush, wait lang. Actually, my celebrity crush is one of the famous and really good actor here in the Philippines. It's Mr. John Arcilla.
I think the best thing about the place that I am representing is the culture. You know, we have 4 districts, and these districts are located in different parts of the Quezon province. Just like the first district is located near Aurora province. So the second district is near Laguna in Batangas. Third district is in front of Marinduque in Bicol. And fourth district is it's like the Pacific Ocean. So it's very different in each and every district. Different food, different customs, different traditions. So it's very fun. And that's why I'm very proud to represent my province. Maybe when I'm on my poker face. So when I am very serious, I think they tend to think that I am very, serious person, but I'm not. I'm a very bubbly and jolly person. I am very talkative, and I love going out with people that gives me a lot of energy. Maybe my independence. So I have been living alone since I was 16 years old. I've been working for myself. I have a job at a very young age. I live by myself with my 9 cats. So I am a very independent woman. So up until today, I've established my career, the personality that I want to obtain, and the character that I want to pursue. Oh, I would like to go home. So the place that I currently live in is like a 5-hour travel away from my family. So I'd like to go home and bring my friends that I met in the 2nd district to the 4th district of Quezon Province, so that they can see the difference between the districts that we've been to. That's it. My celebrity crush is David Licauco. It's Fidel of Maria Clara and Ibarra. So, hi David, if you're watching right now. I hope you can see this. Please follow me back on Instagram. I've been following you for a very long time.
The best thing about the place I'm representing, which is the province of Sorsogon, is of course, aside from the beautiful wonders of nature, is the people. When you go to Sorsogon, talagang ipapa-feel nila sa iyo na you're very welcome. And we're also known for our faith as well. That's why, talagang pag pumunta ka sa Sorsogon, aalagaan ka nila at they will feed you all the best delicacies na matsusubukan mo. I think one thing that people misunderstand the most about me is how I handle things. It's because kanya-kanya naman po tayo ng mga pamamaraan kung paano natin i-handle ang mga bagay. For example, yung problema natin sa buhay. Ika nga, di ba? Kung sa ibang tao is 1 plus 6 equals 7, pag sa akin naman is 4 plus 3 equals 7. One thing about me that will inspire people, I think, is of course my story. And I think that's what makes other people unique as well. And it's how you surpassed all the challenges. It's how you redeemed yourself after every setback that you've experienced. Siguro yun talaga yung mai-impart ko sa lahat ng tao. Especially for those people who are also experiencing hardships, and to those people, especially to the young girls who are also aspiring to, for example, become a beauty queen or be a part of the Miss Universe Philippines, that you also can do it if I can too. If I could go on an all-expense trip, I would visit my province, Sorsogon, because I remember when I was a child, we would have this pilgrimage. At night, we would go to a youth encounter at maglalakad kami ng papunta sa Hivalon Shrine with, of course, my family, especially my mom. My celebrity crush is Justin Bieber. Ever since, he's actually my first love ever because of his looks and talent, of course.
The best thing about Southern Leyte is the people. We have the most welcoming, caring, and loving people there. People always think that I am this maldita girl, but sometimes I'm just shy, and this is what most people misunderstood about me. Part of my life that will inspire people is coming from the province, being a provinciana girl, moving to the UK at the age of 13, where I faced a lot of challenges, and one of them was I did not speak the language. But I used that as my motivation to work harder. And look at me now, I've graduated university and I am here. I made it to the Miss Universe Philippines. I would bring my mom because I haven't seen her for a while. I moved here in the Philippines it's been 2 months now. So I just really miss her, and I wish I could take her. And she has been working so hard. So if I could give her a break, that would be amazing. My celebrity crush would be Daniel Padilla. He's such a gentleman.
The best thing about Surigao is not just the beautiful tourist spots, but its people. As we all know, Surigao was devastated by Bagyong Odette, and what I saw in the news was they were very resilient. The resiliency of the Surigaonons made it a very special place for me, or the beautiful place for me. People usually misunderstood about me is that I have a resting bitch face, that I'm mataray and maarte, but if they get to know me, they will really see a bubbly person deep inside. As you all know, I've faced deaths a lot of times, specifically like 3 times already. And with this, people see me as a strong, resilient woman I am today. Because these deaths gave me a big lesson in life that you should, live life to the fullest and live it in your own, and by your own rules. And I think that's what inspires people the most. I will go to Siargao and I will bring my fiancé with me. He hasn't been able to go on a vacation for the longest time because he's really busy with work, and I want him to experience the beauty of my hometown, which is Surigao. Does a girl, be acceptable to be a celebrity crush? So it's Zendaya, because I grew up with her and I see her as the epitome of beauty and elegance.
I believe the best place, or the best thing about the place that I'm representing, is the fact that we are governed by a female. And I think it's so amazing to see the progression that comes by being led by women. Our motto is think big, dream big, and Mayor Lani is promoting so many new things, and she shows us what it means to be a great leader that also cares. I think because I'm super energetic and I'm super madaldal. So I think sometimes when I'm quiet, people always misunderstand and assume that I'm sad or I'm sick because they're so used to me being OA. So I normally have to tell people na if I'm quiet, I'm okay. I just need a day where I'm not so energetic and I'm not so madaldal. Na sometimes I can be calm. Like there is a calm version of me. The part of my life that will inspire people is my journey, of course, but more so the lessons I've learned from my journey. I'm going here with a deep sense of authenticity and vulnerability, and I think sometimes it's really scary to be yourself. But if you can be yourself, then you can inspire people to be okay with being themselves too. And I hope that it's through my joy in being who I am on stage that people can find joy and acceptance in who they are. Wala akong jowa, unfortunately. So maybe yung best friend or my mom. Actually, I might bring my mom because she deserves a break. And where I would like to go would be Iceland. I haven't had the opportunity to go to Iceland, and it would be my dream to stay in the igloo at night where you can watch the aurora borealis. And if it was all expenses paid, then I'd get the big igloo naman. Ito, naiinis ako dito. Because my celebrity crush is Chris Evans. And he's been single for a really long time. So sabi ko, I was like, just wait. Just let me win Miss Universe and then we can meet, right? But he has a new girlfriend and we're the same age. So parang nasayang lang ako kasi I was like, you just had to wait for me. Just like 1 more year. So I can't pick him anymore. So I'll pick Henry Cavill na lang. Yun, para single pa.
Ang best thing sa place na nire-represent ko is probably the food, because it's an intersection of the food from Batangas, from Laguna, and also from Quezon. So sobrang sarap mag-food trip sa Chaong. Yung laging nami-misunderstand sa akin is, lagi ako napagkakamalang tourist. So kapag nakikita ako ng tao, lagi sila agad nag-i-English. Which I find it hard to answer kasi hindi naman ako ganun ka-fluent in English. Mas fluent ako mag-Tagalog. I think it's the totality of my life. So ever since bata ako, I've experienced struggles and it kept on continuing up until I was in college. So I think if I get to share my story out there and if people would get to know my story, they would be inspired with the totality of my life. Gusto kong pumunta sa beach. For me, the beach is a very serene place and it's a good place for me to relax. And I would probably bring my boyfriend and my cat. Kasi I'm more comfortable with them. And I think I can really show my personality when I'm with my boyfriend and my cat. Ang aking celebrity crush ay si Ian Veneracion. I think Ian Veneracion is a whole package and kinikilig ako pag nakikita ko siya.
Well, we are known for pristine beaches, amazing coves, also one of the sweetest mango in the country as well, but I am most proud of my people, my fellow Sambaleños. We are so much welcoming that it will make you feel that you are at home and it will make you also feel like you are one of us, like Sambaleños. Most people misunderstood about me is that I am tough and unbothered with everything that's happening, since they always see me as a strong, independent woman, since I am a breadwinner and I also stand for my family, of course. But then again, I also have these days where there are like a lot of loud noises in my mind and I just don't want to be outside and be there. But I was able to push through life with all these challenges. I think that would be my story as a breadwinner. My grit, my resiliency, and my strength as a person with all the battles that I have to go through that allowed me to be this person that you are seeing today, the CJ of Yasa that you are seeing. It will be paid everything. I would want to go to my dream destination, which is Paris. Of course, with my family because we've never been to a family trip. So I'd like to bring them to the city of love. I'd like to see amazing architectural landscapes and I know it will be a whole different perspective and I know my family would love that as well. So my ultimate crush would be Chris Evans, so Captain America. I know everyone know that he is physically attractive and everyone would agree with me. He also have this kind heart wherein he also put himself to be out there and help people. He once go to a hospital for the kids wearing his costume as Captain America and just spend time with the kids. And I really see myself in him as well because I used to, up until now, I am helping kids in the orphanage with disabilities. So